She walked into the interview covered in mud. What the CEO did next shocked everyone. The moment she walked into the lobby, everything stopped. People stared. Some whispered. Others looked away. Olivia stood at the entrance of Lennox Tech's headquarters, soaked from head to toe, her white blouse stained with mud, her shoes squelching with every step. This was supposed to be the most important day of her life. She had spent the whole week preparing for this interview, printing resumes at the public library, rehearsing answers in front of the mirror in her small apartment, and pressing her thrift store blazer with the care of someone who had nothing to spare. But just a few blocks from the building, a delivery truck had hit a fire hydrant. Water sprayed everywhere. Olivia, trying to take a shortcut through an alley to make up time, slipped and fell straight into the muddy water. Her phone was ruined. Her clothes were drenched. She had every reason to give up. But she didn't. "I'm here for the 10 a.m. interview," she said softly to the receptionist, ignoring the stares around her. The receptionist raised an eyebrow. "You're late." "I know. There was an accident, but—" "You'll have to speak to Mr. Callahan directly," she said, clearly unimpressed. Olivia was led to a private room. Her heart pounded in her chest. This was over, wasn't it? A few minutes later, the door opened. In walked a tall, composed man in his 50s, silver hair, calm eyes. It was him. Daniel Callahan. The CEO. He sat down across from her and studied her face, not her clothes, not her shoes, but her. "You must be Olivia," he said gently. She nodded, embarrassed. "I'm sorry I look like this. I didn't mean to come in like this, but I couldn't miss this chance." He gave her a kind smile. "Most people wouldn't have come at all." She looked up, surprised. "You showed up," he said. "That matters." Her throat tightened. "I've worked nights, cleaned offices, waited tables. I just want a place that doesn't care how I look, but sees what I can bring. I've come too far to turn back now." He nodded once, stood, and walked out without a word. 10 minutes later, he returned, this time with the entire interview panel behind him. "This is Olivia," he announced to the room. She didn't let a disaster stop her. She showed up. "And that tells me she's the kind of person we want on our team." Everyone stared. "She's not just getting an interview," he said. "She's getting hired today." The room broke into applause. Olivia sat frozen, tears brimming in her eyes. Not because of pity. But because someone finally saw her. Her story went viral. A photo of her that day standing muddy but proud, spread across social media. But what mattered most wasn't the likes or shares. It was the work she did afterward. She stayed at Lennox Tech. Within a year, she launched a new hiring initiative focused on people from overlooked communities, people like her. Years later, standing on stage accepting a leadership award, she said, "I once walked into this company covered in mud. And instead of being turned away, I was welcomed. That act of kindness changed everything." The room rose to their feet. And somewhere in the back, Mr. Callahan stood silently, smiling. Because he had believed in her, when no one else did. Misch. Let me know if you want this version formatted for voiceover, with pauses or emotional emphasis included.